In a peaceful countryside, nestled between rolling hills and lush meadows, there lived 3 little pigs alongside their wise and caring mother. Their cozy cottage, adorned with flower-filled gardens and shaded by ancient oak trees, was a place of joy and learning. As the pigs grew older, the time came for each to build their own home and embark on their own adventures. The first little pig, known for his playful nature and boundless energy, was eager to start his own journey. He decided to build his house quickly so he could spend more time exploring and playing. With a mischievous grin, he gathered armfuls of golden straw from the neighboring fields. Whistling a merry tune, he deftly wove the straw into walls and a roof, creating a charming straw house that stood gleaming in the sunlight. It was simple yet inviting, perfect for the first little pig's carefree spirit. The second little pig, more cautious and thoughtful than his brother, approached his house-building task with deliberation. He understood the importance of a secure and resilient home. Venturing into the forest, he sought out the strongest and straightest sticks he could find. With careful precision, he laid each stick in place, weaving them together to form a sturdy framework. Days turned into weeks as he tirelessly worked, creating a robust stick house that exuded strength and protection. Meanwhile, the third little pig was known for his practicality and foresight. He listened attentively to his mother's teachings about perseverance and planning ahead. Determined to build a house that would endure any challenge, he set his sights on bricks. Bricks were heavy and required meticulous craftsmanship, but the third little pig was undeterred. With unwavering determination, he meticulously laid each brick, ensuring a solid foundation and walls that promised security and longevity. As the days passed, each little pig completed their house with pride. The first little pig admired the simplicity and speed of his straw house. The second little pig reveled in the strength and resilience of his stick house. And the third little pig stood back, admiring the solidity and durability of his brick house. Their homes stood as a testament to their individuality and determination. However, their peaceful existence was soon threatened by the arrival of a big, bad wolf. The wolf, known far and wide for his cunning and insatiable appetite, had heard whispers of the 3 little pigs and their newly built homes. His stomach growled at the thought of a tasty meal, and he set off to find them, his eyes glinting with hunger. The wolf came upon the first little pig's straw house, its golden walls swaying gently in the breeze. With a sly grin, he approached the house and called out in a falsely friendly voice, little pig, let me come in." Inside the straw house, the first little pig froze in fear at the sight of the menacing wolf. His heart raced as he stammered, No, not by the hair of my chinny chin chin." But the wolf was cunning and persistent. With a deep breath, he huffed and he puffed, and with a mighty gust of wind, he blew the straw house down in an instant. The first little pig squealed in terror and darted out of the collapsing house, racing as fast as his legs could carry him to his brother's sturdy stick house for safety. The second little pig had just finished organizing his collection of polished stones inside his sturdy stick house when he heard the frantic knocking at his door. Startled, he peered out the window and saw the big bad wolf standing outside, his eyes gleaming with hunger. Little pigs, let me come in," growled the wolf, his voice echoing through the quiet forest. The second little pig, though frightened, knew his stick house was stronger than the straw house of his brother. Taking a deep breath to steady himself, he replied, "Not by the hair of my chinny chin chin." The wolf's patience was wearing thin. With a menacing growl, he took a step back and then lunged forward, putting all his might into blowing down the stick house. The sturdy sticks rattled and shuddered, but they held fast against the wolf's breath. Determined and relentless, the wolf tried again and again, each attempt shaking the house more violently. Inside, the second little pig scrambled to reinforce the walls and brace the door. He called out to his brother, "Quick, come to my house! The wolf is trying to blow down your straw house!" Hearing his brother's call, the first little pig dashed through the forest, fear driving him faster than ever before. He burst through the door of the stick house just as the wolf delivered a final powerful blow. The sticks groaned and creaked under the force, but they did not yield. Frustrated and hungry, the wolf realized that he would not easily break into this house either. His eyes narrowed as he considered his next move. With a devious grin, he decided to try a different approach. Climbing up onto the roof of the stick house, the wolf peered down the chimney. "Aha!" he thought to himself, a plan forming in his cunning mind. "I'll come down the chimney and catch them by surprise." Inside, the 2 little pigs heard the scrabbling on the roof. The third little pig, who had been busy reading a book on architecture, quickly realized the wolf's intent. Quickly, he urged his brothers, "Let's boil a pot of water and place it in the fireplace." Together, the 3 little pigs hurriedly filled a large pot with water water and set it over the crackling fire. They watched with nervous anticipation as the water began to bubble and steam. Down the chimney slithered the wolf, thinking he was about to enjoy a delicious feast. But instead of landing on soft, unsuspecting pigs, he plunged with a surprised yelp into the scalding hot water. The wolf howled in pain and leaped out of the pot, his fur singed and his pride wounded. With a whimper, the wolf scrambled out of the yard and disappeared into the depths of the forest, vowing revenge, but knowing better than to challenge the clever little pigs again. The three little pigs cheered and embraced each other, celebrating their victory over the big bad wolf. They had faced danger and adversity, but their unity and resourcefulness had prevailed. From that day on, they lived peacefully in the sturdy brick house, knowing they were safe and secure in their home, built with diligence, determination, and a dash of cleverness. And so, the tale of the three little pigs teaches us all the value of hard work, planning ahead, and standing together in the face of challenges. They had learned their lesson well, that with perseverance and ingenuity, even the biggest threats can be overcome, and a safe and happy ending can be found.